I just find it strange that every time people go to church, they getting worse. Like, that's why I don't get it. Then they be laughing at other people that don't go to church. Like, the church people see you needing help, and they don't help you. Like, why they not helping? Where is the church people? That's what I need to know. Over there posting and getting credit, like, you know, like y'all helping, but every time it's worse. Now, y'all know how bad this internet talked about me, talked about my kids, talked about my family. Did y'all ever once see me want anybody to lose their life or to be harmed in any way? That's why I'm saying you got to talk to some elders that been through some so your don't be out here. On the episode, you said, none of us said, she said. So I'm trying to figure out. I feel her though. Only the mama can talk about her kids. Y'all don't hear me say nothing when Jonathan Daddy talk about him. Axe whack. I don't say a thing. That's his daddy. If he want to talk about him, he could talk about him. And the sad part about it is, he could have just been talking about overall, like the look on her face. They had favor. That didn't mean that, like, oh, I'm making fun of him. That just means you got the same look that my son got. If I see somebody with a whole bunch of tattoos on their face, even though I don't like it, I'm going to be like, he looked like my son with all the tattoos on his face. You can't blame other people because you're embarrassed. We're not an embarrassed family. We would love your child and we would still wear a helmet with him. Like I said, when y'all took that the wrong way, maybe we don't say right. And maybe our sick sense of humor is not the everyday humor, but that's just what it is. When I said they say I look slow, y'all thought it was a game. They really do be saying I look slow. Y'all thought I was being funny. He, ha, ha. No, they be like, oh, your eyes is far apart. You look a little slow. Y'all took that as, oh, she making fun of the baby. Y'all don't know us, so y'all wouldn't know if we was laughing, joking, or if we was serious. And that's just what it is. People don't know each other through these phones, okay? We make fun of Jaden's head more than y'all do. When John brought Jaden home, I said, oh, baby, that's a big head girl. She got a big head. She could think a lot. You think she went home like, hey, making fun of my head, Mom? She might have did, but we didn't hear nothing about it. Okay? They make fun of my bald spot in public, in front of people. We just not an embarrassing family. So maybe you're taking it as embarrassing, or your pride is hurt, or your feelings is hurt because of your level of guilt, because of the responsibility that you have in this. But girl, look at my son's face. You don't think we around here laughing at him? We laugh about Dre. We can't help it. Okay? We laugh. We make jokes amongst each other in the family, and you didn't get to know none of us, so you wouldn't know that. So you think it's wartime because somebody said that the girl looked like your son. Child. What I would have been mad at is if he would have been like her son. He said, you look like my son. Which means he taking full accountability for however he looked or whatever you did to make him look that way. Be grateful. Jonathan, you know Jonathan loved that baby. I don't know what. They don't know when to protect and when not to protect. All this y'all done said about me and my son, I ain't never been that mad. Y'all laughing, saying stuff about Dre. We be laughing too. What you want us to do? Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and make my coffee and make my husband some breakfast. And y'all try to have a good day. And don't stop taking life so seriously. That's where you start at. Start there. Stop taking everything so literal and so serious. Like, and stop being embarrassed. Live up to your no matter what it is. My kid said all I did was teach him how to eat, and I was you think I'm about to be, oh, yeah, I want you to, like, girl, you got to grow some or something, because this ain't it. You done walked around with no tooth in your mouth this whole time. You done walked around with no tooth. Now you embarrassed. I've been walking around with no tooth this whole time. Now you embarrassed. How you embarrassed and you walking around with no tooth? We've been laughing at that this whole time too. Child. Callie got punched in the face on baddies. What we do? We laughed. We didn't get on here like I'ma get Jayla. I want Jayla. You know, she Callie in the nose. We all laughed. We watched Jaden and Biggie. We all laughed. You over here taking things to I sure hope you didn't have nothing to do with that boy, because you need to get it together. You out here crashing out about. I could see if the man was like making fun of him because he didn't have no daddy. If he would have said her baby, I would have been mad with you. I would have been mad with you if he would have been like, she looked like Chrisean baby. I would have been mad with you. But he said, you look like my son. Anyway, and y'all over there, that's so cute. You should wish on people. What kind of church is that you go to? I'm about to hold them people accountable too. I'm about to hold your church daddy accountable, your play daddy, your real daddy, and your fake daddy. Because this right here is not okay. I would have been more embarrassed about people seeing me toes than somebody saying my child looks slow. You know how many DMs I done got? My son look like he about to come out. He this, he that. Like, girl, they gonna talk about our sons. Who cares? If your son got favor and he anointed, why do you care what people say? I've been telling you this whole time. Like, you saw my son, didn't try to hide him, was totally comfortable with him, was totally comfortable wherever he at. And will put the helmet on with him, just like I said. You done taught these people and try to make it like I was your enemy or your child's enemy, and you done messed your own self up. I was being for real. I really would put on a helmet with my grandbaby and walk around and teach him not to be embarrassed. But that thought process you got going on, baby, that is not of God. That ain't got nothing to do with God. That's so far from God. That's them is demons talking to you. And I'm about to hold that church accountable. Because every time you go back over there to that church house playing church, you come back with 3 more demons. I'm about to hold that church accountable for you. That's what I'm about to do. You come back every time you go over there with them people. Maybe you need to pick another church. I would pick another church. Because ain't no church finna lead you. Now you got the popo on your back. You got the FBI on your back. You threatening people you don't even know you shouldn't be threatened. You done the armed federal agent. Your own camera doing that. If we wished you bad, we would have already had you locked up. You on camera committing a crime on probation. Everybody teach her how to do the right thing, because this is not the right thing. You switching gangs, you what is it called? Gang swapping or whatever you doing. You doing dangerous stuff in California, like you from here. Like, that's some crazy too. You just out here like I'm gonna pick somebody that I think will be against him. I'm going to keep praying for you. I'm going to keep praying for your baby. I'm going to stop talking about you, because I see that you really is for real. I thought you was really, really, you really 5150. And I don't want no parts of that. Okay? My trifling family, they done met you in person. They know what you really working with over there, and they still was playing games with us too. Now all them fake people, them fake friends my son got too. I see y'all fake. Y'all riding around talking about y'all gang, but y'all riding around kicking it with people that's wishing harm on him, playing with the popo. Where they do that at? Oh, I wasn't with her. I just was hanging out with people that was with her. And from where I'm from, if this an enemy, this an enemy. This looking crazy. Y'all all looking crazy. But anyway, the proper channels have been notified. And when you come through that airport, don't be surprised next time. Because you cannot wish harm on people. You can't challenge people. California got laws. You can't bang on somebody there's certain things you can't be doing, okay? And you done did them all. And the proper authorities have been channeled. I ain't from no gang, okay? My husband worked for the federal government. So, I hope that you get the counseling that you need. And I hope that the baby gets to you said he was in the proper services. I pray that that's the truth. And I pray that Jonathan stays away from around you. That's what I pray. Okay? And that's all I got to say. I ain't got nothing else to say. All the proper channels have been handled. Okay? And that includes Jaden and his other kids, and my entire family is on that restraining list. So, don't pray for us. Pray for those who try us. Have a good day.
Somebody somewhere do something. I can't even keep up with the day, act, or scene of this insane circus. It has got to come to an end sometime soon. No, seriously. It is absolutely too much. Blueface, if you're going to be the ringmaster at some point, you've got to be able to maintain the untamed. Lock your animals up and keep them in the cage. We can't take it. We'll be keeping a close eye on this story because we know this ain't the end. I'm Antoine. Just here to report the news. I don't want no smoke with nobody.